Hello, this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and this is another Click Look video where we quickly look at various art books and magazines. And Dave the Dragon is back once again with us, and he's going to help us look at this, which is the book Dragon's Domain by the artist Bob Eggleton. And what I've got to say is I can't wait for this. It's by Impact Books, and I've actually got a few of their books. I do like their books, but the thing with this is I'm falling in love with this artist, Bob Eggleton. So let's get into this one and see what we think about it. So last week we looked at this one, which was called Dragon Art, and it's actually a collection of loads of different artists. It must have been about at least 30 different artists in here, and it's just full of so much inspiration. Really, if you love dragons, I think you're going to love that one. This one here is only one artist, Bob Eggleton, and I imagine it's going to be a bit more of a sort of, well, like it says here, of a workshop, but hopefully it'll be nice and inspirational as well. So let's get into this. What we do on these is we just look at the book for the first time. I've never opened this before, and we have a look and see what we think of it. So little Dave the Dragon's going to let us in. Inside we go. It reminds me of Dragon's Dogma, that logo. Video game. One of my favourite games that is on the PS3. It's Dragon's Dogma. I'm actually going to be starting a new video series where I'm going to be creating custom characters on video games. And one of them is going to be Dragon's Dogma. But this book here was first published in 2010. So, well, 12 years old now. It's amazing how quickly time flies, really. What have we got? We've got a foreword, introduction, your toolkit, basic drawing techniques, and it's going to go right through the thing. So it's going through drawing, watercolour, all the way through it, and then this will be interesting. It looks like you've got a bunch of different projects to work through. It's going to be quite cool. Is that a James Gurney? I've seen that before. Think like a dinosaur. I'm sure I've seen that before somewhere. John Davis. Look at it. I like the way this book's set out. Feels like you're reading a sort of mystical book. Like it's got like a little fancy border look. I like it when they do things like that. Look how cool these dragons are. Yeah, that was one of the things. Because I've only recently found Bob Eggleton, and the thing that struck me was how beautiful his water is. He's really good at drawing water. He's got an art book. One of his other art books that I'll be looking at in the future is called Alien Horizons, but he's actually got another one called something like Monsters of the Deep or something, but basically it's full of sea creatures. They've all got water in them. I want to get that one because I've always loved artists that can draw water well, because I feel like water is so powerful. Look how messy that is. I love that. Imagine what his clothes must look like when he's painting. So we're starting out with the basic drawing techniques. So I like it when they do this as well, when you get little tips. I like that they're doing pencils in here. Yeah, this is cool. It's going to go right from basics. Yeah, look, a little tip. Don't forget the best tool of all for blending, your finger. Now I was told not to use your finger because of the oils. It can be inconsistent. When I first started drawing, I got really quite good at using my finger. And then I found tortillons. And well, once I found tortillons, I never looked back. Drawing dragon parts, head, eyes. Oh, this is, yeah, this is completely different to last week's dragon book, because this one's more sort of practical, I suppose, whereas the last one, last week, it looked like it was way more sort of talking about dragons in terms of the history of dragons, and it was, because there was loads of different artists, it was more sort of just inspirational for different pieces of artwork, but this looks like it's more about the skills. Beautiful, isn't they? Little brush strokes, inspiration and references. That's nice. Gustav Doré, Levitron. Yeah, look. Little tongue, look. Boing. That's nice. Skeletons. Yeah, this does remind me of James Gurney with his dinosaurs. Designing and drawing. Step 1. Always start with a few very rough doodles just to get the right feel for where you are going to go compositionally. So he's thinking about the whole thing in a little thing. That's quite cool, isn't it? You can sort of see the whole thing and get it into a little doodle. Gestures. I like that. Yeah, you can see that. Where's the final one? That's the essence of it. Oh, cool. I've always liked that as well, when you get half a finished drawing. Looks a bit rude, that one, doesn't it? Looks a bit like it's his willy. Painting. Hey, here he is, look. Oh, he didn't look nothing like I thought he would. I imagined him to be grey, glasses, and I expected him to look a bit like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, but he looks more like a rocker, which is cool. I like that. I feel like that's a female dragon. She's got a sort of an elegance about her. Look at her, look. Very pretty. I like the way this book's set out. Humorous dragons, cool. I love because this is characters, isn't it? Oh, I love that he's done this as well. I feel like this book could be the ultimate collection for dragons. Seems like it's covering all the sort of things. Little tip: work roughly and loosely until you are happy with how everything's working. When you start to tighten your drawing, remember to erase the lines you don't want so that your work stays neat and clean for you to follow. He's cool, he is. This is quite interesting actually, because I'm gonna actually copy that drawing but make it a bunny, because I'm in the process of putting book reviews together, and I need like a thumbnail of Benny the bunny who's going to be doing the book reviews, and I want it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna copy that image but turn it into a bunny. This will be fun. I like his big feet. Yeah, on my feet. Nice book as well. Western Dragons. Oh, there is quite a bit of story about each types of dragons as well, though. I like that. Look, little people up there. Little tiny people. That's nice. I would have moved him just a little bit across so that his nose wasn't overlapping the thing. Again, I love the way he starts his drawings. Very loose. Cool. Tip: when your paint is wet, you can use tissue paper to gently blot up watercolours and thus control how thin or thick you make it. I like that. Like the Siamese twins. Volcanic Dragon. Look, it tells you like sort of references to get. Pictures of volcano erupting, fire, lizards and reptiles. Interesting. Quite angular, that one. Oh, I like the volcano. Beautiful colours, isn't it? Oh, I like the little bit of purple. That's beautiful, that. It's actually in lava. Imagine that. Elemental Dragon. Reference: photographs of different poses. Half-opened umbrella. That's interesting. He's using an umbrella for reference. For the wings. I think my mum would like this book. She likes her dragons. I like the shapes of this one. Like you can imagine, you approach that and it looks quite small. As soon as it spreads its wings out, it would be massive. You feel like it's just about to open up its wings. Oh, it's finished. About the author. Bob Eggleton is a legend in the field of sci-fi and fantasy art, having won a total of 9 Hugo Awards, 2 Locus Awards, the Skylark Award and 12 Chesley Awards. He was a conceptual artist on the films Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, The Aunt Billy, look, Star Trek. Hey, the film Sphere. I watched that film. And the short independent film The Idol. Oh, look at this one here. Again, we've got the like opposites, positive and negative. That's amazing, isn't it? Look at the way he does water. I can't wait to get the sea creatures one. That is amazing. Oh, that's nice as well. I like the textures of the bushes, look. Oh, the textures on this one. That's it, I could go through that again. I really enjoyed that. I hope you did. It was called Dragon's Domain, the Ultimate Dragon Painting Workshop. by Bob Eggleton. And like I said, I've got another one coming up soon by Bob Eggleton called Alien Horizons. Pop. So it's more sort of fantasy, that one. Sci-fi. Hope you enjoyed this one though. A couple of weeks of dragon art. If you know any other dragon books, really good ones, please let me know, because Dave the Dragon, he wants to see his friends. Hope you enjoyed it though, and I'll see you later for another one.